Vincent out on pole position alongside Elijah Bree for round 14 of the 2017 DuPont World Series racing season. Alan Jabri side by side as they take the green flag. We are green here in England at the Rockingham Motor Speedway. Into turn one, Trevor Brosses from third place gets a great start. Entering turn one and exiting turn one, he will be side by side with Alan. And Fibrosis, who had a great run, he has to back out. He did not take that corner at a very good angle, and Alan is able to clear him. But already 3 wide behind them. And Alan does get the lead, and he's already pulled to a couple of car lengths. The width of this track and the way it's designed allows for a lot of teams to make a lot of bold moves. As you can see, Lamas with a heavy dive to the inside line can't make it work. But you can see the field scattering, trying to get themselves straightened out. At the back end, even after 2 laps, is still going at it like they're racing for the win. Oh, trouble! James Shelley and Sophia Vargas into the outside wall. Alan Cavanier also spun around. 3-car accident. That will bring out the first yellow of the day. That's the 43, 84, and 7 car. It looked like the 7 might have made some contact with the 43. Replay, Alan Cavanier going for 3 wide. Gets into James Shelley, who came slightly down, but a bit too early to be racing with that. Eric Wolf gets a big piece of that accident. His car is blown up in the 66. Bit too aggressive at the start. That's going to put some damaged cars at the back of the field. Alan leads on the restart here. He has led every lap so far today. Fibrosis is not able to replicate the start he got at the green flag, and now Elijah Bree from third place. He makes the move for second, and Gene Sanford also making the move too, and she dumps both Jabri and Fibrosis into the outside wall. Good Lord. Gene Sanford doing exactly what Alan Cabanero did, and the caution comes right back out. Replay here is 2 of the top 3 wrecked on the first lap of this restart. Gene Sanford going for 3 wide. Jabri, I don't think, saw a 24 coming or something, but Sanford a little bit too aggressive as well. And that's a tough break for Jabri and Fibrosis. I think the 9, they're going to put their car behind the wall. Well, Gene Sanford has definitely not made a lot of friends this season, and I think Jabri and Fibrosis are going to be added to that no-friend list. Jesse Turner on the bottom, he is 1 lap down, as he had some issues getting out of his pit box, so he went 1 lap down. So Turner going to have to fight for his lap back here. Turner is not able to keep next to 24. Sanford clears him. William Duncan in second place with left side damage. We believe he might have got some contact from somebody when he was coming off the exit, but we're not quite sure who it was with. Well, this is definitely not the start James Shelley wanted, especially in his home race, as both the Finguy Satomi Motorsports cars, both of their drivers are from England. Joshua Collard is running inside the top 10, but Shelley's going to have some work to do. And meanwhile, the 3rd English driver in the field, Sean Galligan, our points leader, he is in a mess. Racing 3 wide and just in the middle of a huge mess of gaggle of cars who are just trying to get inside the top 10. Michael Block wants to go 4 wide in the back there. Can't make it happen. Good Lord. These races at Rockingham are usually quite short compared to some of the other oval races we have during the season. So a lot of cars racing with a sense of urgency. This is a one-stopper. Lamas gets into Rosengard. Good lord, this is out of control. And we're being told Eda Max has put the 92 car behind the wall, as has the 84 Sofia Vargas. Challenge for the lead as William Duncan goes past Sanford with relative ease. I think Sanford might have just let him have that one. Duncan was not happy about losing the points lead after a very rough round in the Netherlands. So now he is trying to make up for lost time. Immediately, though, Gene Sanford mounts an attack on the 87 to try and retake the lead. Sanford to the bottom. Vincent Allen maybe looking for a move here as he follows the 24. Now he goes with the 87. Here comes Sean Angel and Joshua Collard. The cavalry has showed up, as has Joshua Collard in the 42 car. Duncan, though, falls to 5th. Wouldn't be surprised if that left side damage is hurting the aerodynamics of that 87 car. Sean Angel, he's in a draft. He's going to get a big run on the 24 of Gene Sanford. Angel coming off a win at the Netherlands, a first and second place in the weekend. He's going to take the lead from Gene Sanford. Tell you what, this 45 team, they have just been on an absolute roll ever since we got to Europe. This 45 team, they have just not had any really bad finishes. And look at that, the gap he puts immediately on Gene Sanford as he took the lead. Angel looking for win number 4 on the season. I don't think anyone expected me to ever have to say that one, but 45 team continuing to show their improvements from the first half of the season. Vincent Allen and Vladimir Petrov running 5th and 6th respectively. Actually, I take them back, 4th and 5th respectively. My apologies. They are trying to redeem themselves after what was a very rough round at the Netherlands for both of them, as both cars struggled to score much of any points at all. But they were this team, they were looking forward to this weekend actually, because last year they swept this weekend. Both cars were able to walk away with a win. So they are trying to do the same this weekend, and they're showing the typical speed that they've shown the last couple of seasons, so definitely very possible, as they both run in the top 5. I tell you who's also making some big headways, that's the 10 car of Josh Travel. He's up to 2nd place, and now he wants to challenge Sean Angel for the lead. And Travel easily go past Angels. Angel ran really wide into turn 1. That's going to allow Gene Sanford to open the door. Travel, though, out of nowhere, he just moves right past Sanford and moves right past Angel to get the lead. As we're coming up on the first and only green flag pit stop needed for today. Gene Sanford will kick off the pit stops. Ooh, Sanford, this is a very tough pit road entrance, by the way. Trouble, Jackson around. Jackson, the 54 round. Caution comes right out as pit stops were beginning. Yikes. Jackson, I think he was trying to get to pit road, but he got spun. Or might have spun himself. I'm going to guess the second part. Replay here. Deanna Shelton, you can see she's coming to pit road, and Jackson, I think, made a last-second decision to try and get his car to pit lane, but he cuts across the 3 car and spins himself out. So, not very wise from the 54 team. And that's going to mess up the field because now half the field was under pit road. Well, in pit road. I can't speak properly today. Josh Travel is your leader with roughly 10 laps to go. This race has flown by really quickly, and the 10 car is going to lead a tail of BMWs to the green flag. Sean Angel, Sean Galligan, Vincent Allen, that's your top 4. With roughly 10 to go, Chris Louvier in 5th place as well. A lot of fast cars got knocked 1 lap down. So definitely an opportunity here for some of the cars that stayed out. They're going to get some points today if they can keep it clean. Several cars got put 1 lap down. However, they were actually given some of their laps back because they had actually exited pit road when the caution was coming out, and the leaders had not passed them yet, so they had to fix a scoring error. So my apologies for that one. I misspoke on that one. I was misfed information, but Duncan, Petrov, and a lot of cars who were having some great runs today, they are now fighting through these lap cars or these slower damaged cars to try and see if they can get any points at all. You can see Petrov up there. He was running top 5 before that caution, and that really hurt him. Angel looking for a move on Josh Travel with 5 laps to go. This is for the win. Angel trying to go for win number 4. Josh Travel, the Welshman, looking for his first win of 2017. And here comes Sean Galligan, who's looking to extend that points lead. That caution was a huge break for this 44 team. And look at Galligan around the outside line. Sean Galligan, what a pass here if he can clear the 45. He does. Wow. Not very often you see a car make a pass on the outside line on a track like this, but Sean Galligan, he made that work, and he gets in front of his teammate. And now Galligan looking to see if he can make a charge at Travel, who is starting to pull away. Travel coming to take 2 to go. It's going to have to be a big run from Galligan or Angel if they're going to want to pass him for the win here. Travel leads Galligan 2nd, Angel 3rd, Louvier, Allen running 4th and 5th. This has definitely been one of Louvier's best runs of the season so far. And after what has been a struggle for the past couple of rounds, this 93 team, they've been in need of a good run. But coming to take the white flag, Josh Travel, if he can hold on for one more lap here. Ooh, Angel dove really hard into turn 1, but couldn't stick it on the middle or bottom line. It's now up to Galligan to make some kind of pass here for the win, if possible. I think Galligan might be a little bit too far back, though, but he's going to have to use the draft as best he can. Into the final turn. Josh Travel in the 10 car. He's going to come around. He will take the checker flag, and he will win here in England and scores his first win of the season, and the defending Rookie of the Year champion finally gets the win he needed. This is the closest to a home track he's going to get this year, and he's going to get a win on it. time for the B main. Eric Wolf on pole position as he got into the lap 2 accident, which knocked him out of the race on lap 2. So he is on pole position for this B main because of it. He starts alongside Sofia Vargas, who was also involved in that accident. Eric Wolf, who is knee-deep in the Division 2 championship battle. He is not going to hold the lead for very long, as Eugene DeMax on the bottom line is going to immediately make a pass here, and he does get the lead. Vargas, Curtis, and Fibrosis all had some trouble during the A-main, so now they're trying to redeem themselves, as is Kasten Rosengard, Washer, Pollard, Thanos. They had some rough finishes. The top finishers from the A-main, they are fighting like hell to get through these back markers as they're trying to, well, not back markers, they're just trying to get through these slower cars. They don't have much time to charge through the field, so they are trying to make quick work wherever they can. It's one of the most fun things of the B-main is watching these really fast cars go after it. Ooh boy, ooh, Angel, wow. Sanford almost just drilled the 2 car of Dylan Young. And look at Galligan, he is just charging through everybody in this 44 car. He's on a mission. He's passed like 15 cars in the first 5 laps. That is something, all right. Good lord. Here's a replay of a couple of laps ago. Watch Sean Galligan here just absolutely fly by everybody in the back of this field. Whoa, that was a close one with Angel and Dutta. But watch, this is where it gets really good. Galligan right through the middle, next to Michael Cavanero. Angel gets that run the bottom. You can see 4 or 5 wide. And Galligan takes advantage of a lot of cars backing out, and he just absolutely flies by everybody. And we are getting an official count. He passed 17 cars in the first 5 laps. That is an incredible feat. That's something you only see on a super speedway. Oh, triple the 5 in the 43 around. Again. And that will bring out the first caution of the day as Shelley and Shelton, they are in some early trouble. A replay here, Shelley. Ooh, Lamas, ooh, okay. For a second, I thought Lamas might have hit the 43, but I didn't really see contact there. But Shelley and Shelton, they made contact in the middle of that corner, and that set the 43 car just spinning. Let's take a replay from our helicopter camera. Luckily, they were following this battle when this crash happened, so let's see what happens here. Ooh. I think the 5 came down, didn't expect the 43 to be so close, because Lamas did make that 3-wide move, and I think that contact just sent both cars into an uncontrollable state, and they just went around and hit the wall. A couple of cars coming to pit road under a caution flag, and ooh, we got some differences in strategy here. The Max, the leader, stays out, but a lot of cars are actually going to stay out with him. Curtis, Fibrosis. Now this is an opportunity to get track position here, but we'll see if anyone gambles with it. Getting ready for the restart. DeMax, Rosengard, Cavanero, Thanos, Duncan, Jones, and Angel all decided to stay out. So Sean Angel, who finished 3rd in the A-main, he's already going to be in the top 10 if he can make this strategy work out for himself. But the Max, he keeps the lead for now. Rosengard second place. And William Duncan, which bad luck knocked him out of a top 5, top 10 finish in the A-Main. He's trying to redeem himself and score some points because he lost some really valuable ground to Sean Galligan. Here comes Paul Athanas on the 98 car, looking for a move on the 39 of Rosengard. And that's going to be a tap from Thanos. She gives him a little bit of a hit in the quarter panel. Thanos, she will pass by Rosengard. She will go up to second place, and now she has her eyes set on the 92 Gigi DeMax. Already coming up on lap traffic, Deanna Shelton, after getting that damage, looks like she's in trouble. Thanos here looking for a move of some kind. She got some good momentum after that pass, and now with the draft, she's going to get up to DeMax here, and she's going to make a pass of the lead if she can clear him. And she does. Paula Thanos to the lead. Ooh, trouble! Sanford, Washer! John Ark gets a piece too, and Sanford goes spinning off the exit of turn 1, and that will bring the caution back out. Sanford got into Washer, and that didn't end very well. Here's a replay. Ooh, Sanford just gets really tight and clips the 27 of Washer, and Petrov, with a very close call, just barely misses the 24 car. Well, staying out might have been a good call, as now everybody's coming down to pit road to get fresh tires. Trout Fibrosis, though, he's going to stay out, as does Joshua Michaels in the 31 car, but most of the field is pitting. Thanos got right side damage. I think she got that from hitting the pit wall. Oh, okay, well, Bobby Jones probably made it slightly worse. Although I think they have repaired it, and debris gets into Jones too. As does Dodd with Skabnicki. Oh, trouble! Vladimir Petrov in the 09 car has blown up. Petrov, who we saw barely missed the 24, who was spinning on the straightaway. And he just randomly combusted under the caution flag period, so I'm not quite sure if maybe Petrov actually did maybe get a slight piece and it just now hurt his engine or what, but problems for Petrov, his day is done. Well, regardless, come to the green flag. Fibrosis is your leader. Josh Travel, who won the A-Main, he's up to third place because he stayed out. So Josh Travel in a prime position here. If strategy works out for him, he could potentially contend for the sweep this weekend. Fibrosis leads. Michaels in second place. Oh, we got trouble. Lamas! He got hit by somebody, and he gets into an accident with the 82 and the 93. Caution comes right back out. Sam Curtis, we also saw he got clipped. A really weird crash here as Lamas gets into an out-of-control 93 of Louviere. And that sends the 08 and the 82 around. Luckily, nobody else hit him. One more time here. Lamas goes for 3 wide. Louviere is having... I think Louviere got a little tight, and Lamas just got into him, and that sent Turner and Curtis around, but they did not get any significant damage. Everybody coming to pit road, as we are just at the halfway point, so I think a lot of cars are coming in to top up on fuel to try and see if they can go the rest of the way. So we'll see what happens here. This is going to be very close on the fuel window. The field window is just over half the race, so we'll see what happens here, but got quite a ways to go regardless. William Duncan, he gets the lead off of those stops, And he takes us back to the green flag here in England. But Fibrosis immediately going to make a move to get the lead right on back. Pollard, Seth Cole, Demax, Bobby Jones. A lot of surprises so far in the top 10. And here comes Pollard with a big head of steam. Trying to make a pass on the 9 car. Travel, Block, Citadino, Dunna. A lot of cars in need of a good run. As we are one round away from the Race of Legends, which will be in France this year. So that's going to be quite an exciting race, we hope. But Duncan does keep the lead from the 9 for now. But now the question, does the rest of the field have enough to make it on fuel? Or shall we have to expect a stop and go near the end of the race? We're being told John Arndt and Chris Washer sped on pit lane, so they are coming to pit road to serve their penalties. So tiebreak for the 05 and the 27 car. Fibrosis this time is going to make the pass in the 87 to get the lead. So Fibrosis retakes the lead. Duncan falls to second. Seth Cole, who's having a great run, in third place right now. His 12 team got their best finish of the season of a third place in Finland a few rounds ago. So they're trying to continue that momentum. The 12 team has really struggled this year, so I think at this point they're just trying to scrap for whatever good finishes they can, as the same for Stephen Pollard the third. William Duncan, though, he's going to fight right on back, and he will retake the lead from the 9 car. William Duncan looking for win number 4 on the season for himself. Fibrosis is looking for what would be his second. And Seth Cole, who has to be licking his chops in that 12 car. I think he can see a potential win in front of him. But the 9, the 87, they've had some fast cars this weekend, just played with bad luck. Vincent Allen running 33rd, although what we're being told, the 0 car is not quite sure. Well, the 0 team, they're not quite sure Allen has enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. So they have told Allen to back off his pace, at least for now. While Thanos is also in the back here. Both those two actually fell to the back, I think, on purpose to get some room to save some fuel, because apparently it's going to be that close to some cars aren't going to be able to make it. Ooh, Josh Travel with a big head of steam as he's trying to make a pass on 12, and another pass on the lead here as the 9 of Fibrosis and Duncan are going at it still, as we are coming towards 10 to go. But Travel, who was in 4th place, I think might have been biding some time, maybe also saving some fuel. He is now, I think, kicked it up a little, because now, as he goes by Seth Cole, he wants to go by William Duncan here. And potentially, for the 2nd time this year, make a sweep happen. Jesse Turner swept Australia, so now Travel, he wants to sweep England. Fibrosis is catching lap traffic, and ooh, Fibrosis gets tight in the corner. I think he might have got an arrow push. I think the draft of the 2-car messed him up, because here comes Duncan in Travel for 3 wide for the lead. Travel trying to box the 87 with the 2-car. It works, and Travel gets the lead. Woo, that went from 0 to 100 really quickly. And Josh Travel takes the lead with Seth Cole in 2nd place. They really capitalized off that one. A mistake and bad luck for the 9-car. Duncan's still having trouble getting past Young. Ten laps to go here. Here is the field. Here's the field as it stands. Here comes the 9. Gonna battle his teammate for the lead here, Fibrosis. He wants to win this thing. I don't think he expected Travel to come up on him for 3 wide like that. And now Travel defends from the 9 car. Fibrosis got a little bit too deep into the corner. He couldn't make it stick. Duncan goes by set pull for 3rd. Oh, with just under 10 to go. This might get a little crazy. It is a 4-car fight for the win. Fastest car on the track is Sean Galligan in the 44 car. He restarted 21st. He is up to 8th place here if he gets past Alan Cavanero. This is not what Duncan wants to see, and that's the 44 making some big headways here. And they don't want to caution because that will open the door for Galligan perhaps if he can get a good restart. Fibrosis, he's going to try again on the 10 car with 5 to go. Fibrosis to the bottom line. And he is going to pass the 10 car. And Duncan now looking for 2nd place as well. But Fibrosis gets the lead back. And Travel and Duncan having a fit. They're going to lose ground to the 9. And this is not a good time to be battling each other. We're being told William Duncan's being called to pit lane with 4 laps to go. Apparently they don't have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. No, they're coming to pit lane. Apparently they don't think they can make it, as is a lot of the cars on the back straightaway. They're coming to pit road as well. We knew fuel would be a factor, but a lot of cars here with just under 5 to go. They're going to come down, take the splash and go. Turner, Cavanero, Fitzwater, Allen, a lot of cars to pit lane. They don't think they could make it. But now the question is, with 2 to go, we are coming to the white flag. Does Fibrosis and Josh Travel have enough fuel to make it? Sean Angel, he's surrendered 4th place. He's down pit lane. But coming to take the white flag. Fibrosis, if he can just drive around for 1 more lap and hope Travel does not get to him. You can see a lot of cars still coming off pit lane. What a turn of events as the whole field just got absolutely shuffled. But coming through the final corner, Fibrosis is going to hold on. In a topsy-turvy ending, Fibrosis will score the win in the B main here in England. As almost the entirety of the top 35 had to come to pit lane. I'm only counting roughly 6 cars who didn't pit. At least from what I can tell. But Fibrosis is your winner. And this is going to be a very interesting scorecard.